We've got a lot of promising GTA 6 news, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. First off, Take-Two CEO addressed the GTA 6 PC release. The game, which was announced in December 2023, is set to release exclusively on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. This announcement left many PC gamers disappointed, including me, as I've always preferred playing on PC, and it looks like GTA 6 might be the reason to change that. During a TD Cowen conference, Zelnick was asked whether the decision to exclude a PC release at launch was final or if there was a possibility of a later announcement for the platform. And he replied, "It doesn't seem to me that either would be set in stone, but Rockstar has an approach to platforms which we've seen before, and they will make more announcements in due time." So Zelnick's comments suggest that Rockstar is likely continuing its tradition of console and PC releases, as they have done with previous titles in the series. He also hinted that the gap between the console and PC release for GTA 6 might be shorter compared to previous games, saying, "I do believe that the right strategy for our business is to be where the consumer is, and historically what this company has done is address consumers anywhere they are, on any platform that makes sense over time." For now, both Take-Two and Rockstar are focusing exclusively on the PS5 and Xbox Series for the fall 2025 launch of GTA 6. This decision could be seen as a strategic move to ensure that the game meets its release targets and provides a high-quality experience on consoles, which have fixed configurations that are easier to optimize for compared to the diverse hardware found in PC gaming. I think it's obvious that Rockstar's titles are known for their meticulous attention to detail and quality assurance, and by concentrating on consoles first, they aim to deliver a polished product. We all know that GTA 6 is set to be the largest and most ambitious entry in the franchise to date, and it doesn't surprise me that ensuring a smooth and successful launch on consoles is a top priority for Rockstar. And also the fact that the studio plans to release the game on consoles first and then on PC isn't surprising when you look at how previous installments were handled. GTA 4 was originally released for consoles on April 29, 2008, and PC gamers had to wait until December 2nd to get their hands on the game. I'd love to say that this delay allowed Rockstar to optimize the game for the wide variety of PC hardware and ensure a smoother experience for players, but I'd be lying because the PC port of GTA 4 was one of Rockstar's biggest flops and still causes various problems today. However, in the case of GTA 5, things were much better. The game first launched on PS3 and Xbox 360 on September 17, 2013, and it wasn't until November 18, 2014 that the game became available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. PC gamers had to wait even longer, with the PC version finally releasing on April 14, 2015, but this extended delay allowed Rockstar to include additional features and improvements, such as enhanced graphics. It was good to hear Zelnick confirm that a PC release is almost certainly going to happen, but I just hope we won't have to wait as long as we did for GTA 5. It would be great if the PC version of GTA 6 came out within a year of the console versions, by fall 2026 at the latest. But it's not the only good news we've got from Strauss Zelnick, because shortly after Take-Two announced a fall 2025 release window for GTA 6, finally dispelling weeks-long rumors of a potential delay into 2026, he appeared on CNBC to field questions about Rockstar's creative process and how confident the developer is in hitting the narrowed release window.
It's great to have you back, Strauss.
Nice to be here.
Street seems to understand the story, at least at the open. Would you argue that?
I think that's right. And it's a great story after all.
How do you know creatively what the timing is going to be? Is it a judgment call? I mean, is it an obvious logistics call? Talk about the timing of the release.
There are elements that you can actually measure. For example, the number of bugs in a title, and every one of us will make sure that we have as few bugs as possible before we launch. However, in the case of an extraordinary title for which there are extraordinary expectations, it's not really about bugs. It's about creating an experience that no one's seen before. And Rockstar Games seeks perfection in what they do. And perfection is indeed hard to measure. It really is more subjective than objective.
How confident are you in fall of 2025 in that forecast? I mean, you just gave the original, which was the full year, potential release in February. So what degree of confidence?
Well, there is slippage in the industry, and we're not immune from that. However, we narrowed the timing because we are highly confident in that timing.
Are there any clues you can give us about the game? I mean, I know I got to be very careful, but there must be some way to characterize what will be different and new for a consumer.
Well, look, the trailer's out there, and the trailer broke the internet. So I recommend, if you have a question, go watch the trailer again. It's awesome. It actually does tell you what's new and different.
I think it's pretty clear from his comments that Rockstar is deeply committed to quality over speed, but I hope this isn't just typical corporate talk to appease investors. I hope it's a genuine indication that Rockstar seeks perfection and is aiming not just for a bug-free game, but for a groundbreaking experience. What really got me excited, though, was his confidence in the fall 2025 release window. He admitted that delays are part of the game industry, but the fact that they've set this specific time frame means they're pretty sure they can stick to it. I know we should give Rockstar as much time as they truly need to deliver a fully polished game, but since we've passed the 10-year mark since the release of GTA 5, I've become more and more impatient and would love to play the next GTA as soon as possible. On the other hand, this kind of impatience is a bit unreasonable because no one wants GTA 6 to be released in the same state as Cyberpunk 2077. While Cyberpunk is now a great game, its initial versions were unplayable for many and caused quite a stir in the media. There's one more thing about the GTA 6 release date that's been puzzling me. Rockstar themselves haven't said a word about it. On their official site, the release date still just says coming 2025. It's kind of strange if you think about it, cause usually when Take-Two makes a big announcement like this, Rockstar is right there backing it up, maybe even adding a bit more hype. But this time, silence. No official confirmation, no extra details, nothing. So, what could this mean? Well, there are a few possibilities. One idea is that Rockstar is just being extra cautious. We all know they have a reputation for taking their time to get things just right. Maybe they're waiting until they're 100% certain about the release date before making any public statements. After all, the last thing they want is to announce a date and then have to push it back, like with RDR2 and GTA 5. That would be a PR nightmare. Another thought is that Rockstar might have some big plans up their sleeve. Maybe they're planning a huge reveal or some special content to announce the release date in a way that only Rockstar can. The second trailer is something we're all waiting for, and while most analysts believe it will come out at the end of the year, there's a slim chance they might be wrong, and we'll get the second trailer this summer. Let me know in the comments down below what you think and what date you predict for the release of the second trailer. While I was scrolling through X, I came across a post from Dealey that made me burst out laughing. He asked, who remembers when Goat Simulator had an ad featuring the GTA 6 leaks in it? The video was taken down shortly after and was posted in December of 2022. Honestly, I had completely forgotten about that, but now that he's brought it up, I just have to show you the clip.
Meet Sean. He's an NPC in San Angora, in the world of Goat Simulator 3. This is his story.
Yeah, so a day in my life is pretty rad. Most of the time I walk in circles on my path, my spline as it's called. Sometimes I notice stuff on the ground, I might pick it up, then throw it away. Sometimes I appreciate art. Bravo. And sometimes I just sit on a bench, pondering. To get this job, I had to be prepared, both mentally and physically. I mean, you get thrown around quite much, and it has to look good. So I spent quite some time at the most prestigious ragdolling school in the world. I learned a lot, and I think I turned out to be a pretty good ragdoller. Apart from this job, I have other stuff in the pipeline, other big game worlds. You can actually see me in some footage that was leaked a couple of months ago. Oh, that's my cue for my spline in the farm area. Gotta go.
When I first saw that ad, my initial reaction was like, what the heck were they thinking? It's kind of stupid if you think about it, but then again, it's exactly what you'd expect from Goat Simulator. I mean, using something as massive as the GTA 6 leaks to promote a different game? That's a bold move. It's the kind of stunt that only Goat Simulator could pull off without it seeming completely out of place. What's really funny about this is how they managed to turn something as serious as a leak into a joke. GTA 6 leaks were a big deal. Fans were hungry for any scrap of information about the game, and here comes Goat Simulator, crashing the party with their over-the-top, irreverent style. It was actually a pretty clever marketing stunt, because by referencing the leaks, they instantly grabbed the attention of a huge audience. Everyone was talking about those leaks, and by tying their ad to that buzz, Goat Simulator got a ton of free publicity. Going further, there's been a lot of chatter in the community about what could come next after GTA 6 finally drops. One idea that's gaining traction is the concept of a GTA Trilogy 2. This would bundle together GTA 4 and 5 and the upcoming GTA 6 into one epic package. Given Rockstar's history, this isn't as far-fetched as it might sound. Remember the original GTA trilogy? It included GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, three of the most iconic games in the franchise. That collection was a massive hit, bringing together the classic titles into one convenient package. So asking for another trilogy makes perfect sense, especially considering how much players love the HD era of GTA games. Of course, it wouldn't happen right away. Releasing a Trilogy 2 immediately after GTA 6 wouldn't make much sense. Rockstar will want to focus on the new game and let it shine on its own for a while. But give it 2 or 3 years and players will be ready to dive back into the older titles with fresh eyes, and Rockstar will have had time to put together a polished, cohesive package. The goal of the first trilogy was to bring the classic titles together and offer them in a combined package. Imagine getting the HD era games like GTA 4, 5, and 6 in a similar way. Players could pick and enjoy any of these legendary games and switch between them whenever they felt like it. That would be a dream come true for many fans. And in a perfect world, Rockstar would go the extra mile and remaster previous GTAs to fit the new upgraded graphical style. Yeah, I know it's a long shot, but think about how amazing that would be. GTA 4 in particular is an underrated gem. A lot of people missed out on it or didn't get to fully appreciate its gritty, atmospheric take on Liberty City. Bringing it back with updated graphics and modern gameplay tweaks would be a fantastic way to reintroduce it to a new audience. Plus, consider the possibilities for the Trilogy 2 as DLC. In my previous video, I talked about the theory that GTA 6 could be the last GTA ever made. If Rockstar went that route, they could release older GTAs as DLC for GTA 6 or its online mode. Imagine being able to explore Liberty City, San Andreas, and Leonida all within the same game. It would be an insane, interconnected world where you could hop from one iconic city to another. The sheer scale and nostalgia factor would be off the charts. And now let me show you one of the many reasons why I love the GTA community. The creativity and passion among the fans never cease to amaze me. Just recently, a user named AdamCookie26 posted a few ideas for the Game Collector's Edition on the fans subreddit. Now I'll be honest, the original drawings looked like they were done by a 6-year-old, but the ideas behind them were pure gold, and his concept inspired another user, ASAT103, to take things to the next level and create a real render of the upcoming GTA Collector's Edition. And let me tell you, the result is absolutely insane. ASAT103 used Blender to bring this vision to life, and every part of it looks amazing. Inside the box, there's a 24-scale model of the Declasse Tulip, which is Lucia and Jason's vehicle from the official game artwork. I don't remember all the collector's editions of previous GTA games by heart, but it seems like this would be the first time Rockstar has included a vehicle model in a collector's edition, and I love this idea. The collector's edition also includes a map of the city. I'd love to put such a map in a frame and hang it on my wall. There's also a keychain with the 6 logo, a nice little touch that lets you carry a piece of the game with you wherever you go. And then we have the bullet casings, which are super cool, but might raise some eyebrows on the legal side. Another fun inclusion is a stack of fake money and some poker chips. Plus, there's a magnet with the Vice City logo. It all seems to come together in a nice, cohesive package. The only things missing from Adam's original post are the Polaroids of Lucia and Jason and a statue of the main protagonists. I'm not sure if Rockstar would go that far with the statues though. I know they did a Claude Speed figure for the 10th anniversary with weapons and different outfits, but this time I'd be surprised if they'll actually give us statues of Lucia and Jason for GTA 6. Honestly, I would definitely buy a collector's edition like this. It's such a well thought out package, and I regret not grabbing the collector's editions when GTA 4 and GTA 5 were released, so this time I don't want to miss out.